In today's video, I'll be talking about the sector agreement care workforce that the New Zealand announced to go live in October of 2022. I've made a video about it and I explained a little bit about what the care workforce is going to be about. So it's October and it is live. So I'm going to be explaining to you how you can get started, how to go about it. So, hey guys, welcome to the channel. If you're new, my name is FaithOjone, and on this channel, I talk about ways you can travel abroad and settle abroad. I also provide you with resources on how you can get started. If this is the kind of content you like, hit the subscribe button to join the family. Without saying so much, guys, let's get started. Before you continue watching your video, today's video is sponsored by White Calling. White Calling is offering an exclusive limited special offer to its new customer. So you get £5 credits once you download the White Calling app. You can use the QR code displayed on this video by scanning it and downloading the White Calling app directly on your mobile phone, or you can go to the Google Play Store or the App Store and download the White Calling app so you can enjoy this special offer. Remember, it is limited offer, so it ends this week on Sunday. So if you want to enjoy the £5 credit, download the White Calling app right now. That's not all, guys. You get 50% extra free credits once you use my referral code at Faith50 on your first top up. I mean, is this not amazing? Just in case you're wondering what is White Calling, the White Calling app allows you to make international calls at low rates with great call quality, and it is reliable. You can call using the monthly mobile minutes or 3G, 4G or Wi-Fi. You can also send airtime to your friends and family around the world straight from the White Calling app for great rates, so you send more for less. It is reliable and secure. There are no risks to you, easy to use at just one tap. So what are you waiting for? Hurry up and download the White Calling app today so you can call your loved ones back home at the lowest rate ever. As we all know, the New Zealand recently opened their border to attract skilled migrants due to the fact that they are experiencing labor shortage in the country. I think it's not something they usually do, but now they are doing it. So if you wanted to move to New Zealand, this is the best opportunity for you to migrate to New Zealand. They've even increased their seasonal worker cap, and they've launched several visas, which is straight to resident, work to resident, highly skilled, highly paid, and all of those visa categories to attract people. And they have other visa categories that I've not talked about that they've actually launched as well. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the care workforce. Aside from the care workforce, there are other sector agreements included in this sector agreement. Let's take, for example, they have construction and infrastructure, they have meat processing, they have seafood, and they have seasonal snow and adventure tourism. So I'm going to be focusing on care workforce on the agreement. So here are the details. I have this detail here. The purpose is to increase the need for care and support worker given to aging population, as well as the need in other health care contexts. So the reason they started this visa is because they want to help employers in New Zealand to be able to recruit healthcare workers to come and attend to the aging population. So that's to say you'll be doing like healthcare assistant, support worker, and all of that. So the duration is for 2 years, ending in October 2024. This is an initial period, may be renewed following a review. So it's for 2 years and it might be renewed following a review. Of course, if they see that they've had enough workers, they don't need any more, they might just like, okay, we're not doing this, or if they don't have enough, so it is going to be reviewed before they know the final decision. So how many numbers of workers are permitted to come under the care workforce? The numbers are uncapped. Okay, so what are the occupations included? So now this is when you need to know if your occupation is part of the care workforce occupation. So they have disability service officer, residential care officer, age and disabled carer, nursing support worker, personal care assistants, therapy aide, child or youth residential care assistant, divisional therapist. So these are all the occupations that can move under the care workforce to New Zealand. So this is the salary that you're supposed to be paid. So this will help you to, like, this will guide you in case you're looking for jobs in New Zealand. You need to focus on the salary threshold. So it's $26.16 in the level 3 rate. So that is what they pay in level 3 rate. Maximum visa duration and stand down. So the maximum visa duration is for 2 years. So if you get a job in New Zealand and your employer should sponsor you to New Zealand, the maximum visa duration is for 2 years. The next question will be, after 2 years, will I be asked to go back to my country? The answer is no, but there is requirements for you to be able to stay permanently in New Zealand, which is migrant care workers paid at level 4 rates are provided with a 2-year work to resident pathway. So once you move under the level 3 rate, so now employers can recruit you from your home country with the level 3 rate, but when you get to New Zealand, you need to aim to get to the level 4 and level 4 rates. So once you start earning in level 4 rates and you've moved to level 4, then you can now apply to your resident permit. So, and the good thing about New Zealand is if you spend 2 years in the country under a work visa, you can apply for your residency straight away. It's just 2 years to resident. That is if you move via a work visa. This particular visa is strictly for migrant care workers. So if you are a care worker, you can move to New Zealand and in 2 years aim to move to the level 4. So now, how can you get a job in New Zealand? It is straightforward. Go online and search for jobs. I will share a particular website. This is strictly New Zealand website for healthcare workers. So if you're a healthcare assistant and you're looking for jobs in New Zealand, I'm going to leave a particular website in the description box below. So these websites, they only have jobs for those in the health sector. And also you can also check sick.co.nz. It's a website that posts jobs in New Zealand. See, one good thing about New Zealand is that the government have made it a bit tougher for exploitation of migrants. So that's to say, for anyone, for a company or an employer to sponsor migrants from overseas, the process at which they will go through is not easy because the government is trying to avoid migrant exploitation, which is something that is already happening in the UK. We all hear stories of how migrants pay for sponsorship or pay to come to the UK or pay their employers to get a job in the UK. And in New Zealand, it will never happen. It can never happen because the New Zealand governments are really, really tough on companies who are hiring from overseas. So because this is new, this visa is launched officially 1st of October. This video, I'm making it now. So now it is new. So just in case you've been applying, you're not getting any feedback, it is new for, just as it is new for you guys to apply for jobs in New Zealand, it is also new for the employers, because before the employer can recruit you from your home country, there are so many processes they need to go through. They need to be able to be part of the accredited employers. They need to meet the salary threshold. The process the employers are going to go through to recruit someone from overseas, it is not easy. So it might not be as quick as you're thinking. So if you're applying for jobs and you're hoping to get quick response, I mean, take it slow, because some of these employers might not be accredited employers to be able to recruit from overseas yet. Some of them might be trying to process to get their license to be able to do that. And there's a little bad news, because right now the visa processing time is quite lengthy. It's trending online that New Zealand visa processing time is long, and the New Zealand government released a statement of their processing time, and I'm going to share it with you, because so they were saying that because they just opened up their border, and obviously they opened their border and they created a lot of visas. I mean, if I can think from the top of my head, maybe like 4 or 5 No, more than that. I mean, so a lot of people are applying now, so they are overwhelmed. So that is why there's visa delay right now. So if you're applying for your visa in New Zealand, there's going to be a delay. So here is the visa processing time. I'm going to be focusing on work visa, obviously. So for work and other visas, so 50% of application are completed within 21 days, 75% of application are completed within 28 days, 90% of applications are completed within 37 days. That is for work visa. I'm going to go with the 90% of application are completed within 37 days. So, I mean, the visa processing time right now in New Zealand is long. It's not fast. So, and the government made a statement that they are overwhelmed because a lot of people are applying to their visa now because they open up their border. And I think New Zealand have not like officially come out before to be like, oh, migrants, we need workers. So I think this is like, since after COVID, this is the first time they're opening up their border. So I mean, they are overwhelmed. So just in case you're applying for a job or you're applying for visa, just know that right now the process is a little bit slow. Not a little bit, it's a lot slow. And also bear in mind that it's a new visa. So for employers to be able to recruit from overseas, they have to get their process right through the government. So they have to do, New Zealand still do the labor market check. That means they have to make sure that they do not, they advertise the job and could not find anyone in New Zealand to do the job before they can give it to an overseas candidate. And for an employer to be able to recruit from overseas, the employer have to be an accredited employer. One of the main focus for the New Zealand government, they are trying to tackle migrant workers exploitation, because if the government do not guide the whole process, I mean, employers might be bringing migrants from different countries and overworking them or making them pay, which is something that is happening in the UK currently because the UK government did not deal with that aspect. So now employers are exploiting people, exploiting migrants, treating them badly, making them to pay for COS and all of that. The New Zealand government are really hard on migrant exploitation, and I would say that it's a good thing. It might make the process a lot tougher and not easier, but at least it's a good thing for people who finally get it, so they know that when you're going to that country, they're not going to be exploited. I'm going to say that just keep trying. It is not easy to migrate abroad. I will always use myself as an example because we moved to the UK via work visa. We got a job directly from Nigeria. It took us 1 year, so it's not an easy process. So all I'm going to say is just keep applying for jobs. Do not give up. I'll also post the list of accredited employers in the description box below, just in case you want to, like, if you see a job, you want to confirm if they are accredited or not. You're going to have to do your own research. I mean, you're going to do a lot of work. I mean, I know some people try to run away from the work, but if you don't do the work, you're not going to get what you want. So you're going to do a lot of work, and that is it. So guys, I have come to the end of my video. So I just made this video to tell you it is official. You can apply if you're a healthcare worker, healthcare assistant, social worker, and support worker. If you're if you're a migrant care worker and you love to care for the elderly, then New Zealand wants you. The visa is officially open for you to apply to, but you need a job first. You need a job, and your employer will be the one to process your visa for you. So the only thing you need to do right now is just focus on getting a job with an accredited employer in New Zealand, and I wish you guys the very best of luck. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, subscribe, and leave a comment below. I'll be reading them, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.